had an idea. I'm smart! I'm smart! I'm smart! I'm smart! Let me down! Ah! I know I wasted money on that, but I wasn't gonna run around for it. Fuck is that? I almost feel bad on killing this thing. Good thing I didn't immediately teleport out for that. Let's see what kind of mess Alphina is in. When I set out to master the dragoon's job, it was not to strike fear into the hearts of high-hanging fruit. I did well, though. Master Alphino possesses a rare talent for the arcane arts. Should he continue to apply himself in their study, he'll become a formidable mage in time. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Yasile's help. Do you have the meat? Of course! Splendid. I shall put this with the Stinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the gnat. Attractive. Seriously? Still better than... Oh, it's not my... Oh, it still is. Okay. I am not sure if I like that enough to... Eager to make contact with the gnat. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the gnat, I think I should be suitably impressed. I mean, they don't probably have the same aesthetics. Choices, maybe. I don't know. Well, how much we wait? Should we sound a signal or some such? Calm yourself, Master Alphino. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. Cute or not cute? I can't quite decide. Click click. Long has it been since hunters came last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar, Kawa fruit, and Naka fresh. What delectable foods you've brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Click, click. Come, hunters. Come to our hives if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid insect keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in the stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon with jaws. Yes? Come, come. It is not far. Strangely friendly, are they not? Or maybe just strange? Both. Both. Could those truly be Nath? Were it not for their appearance, I would think them wholly unrelated to the savage creatures that attacked us on the road. The Nath seems harmless enough. Almost jovial even. I would prefer, however, we conclude our business with them as soon as possible. Watch them have us do 3 different things, right? 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 Click, click. Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak with our chosen leader in words, for we are Vaith. We are the non-mind. Click, click. The story waits you if you wish to trade. Anybody else is here? Click, click. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacy much sought after my people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return? Honored elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home, and for accepting our humble offerings. My companion and I come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god. Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are! But if words you desire, then words you shall have. We are Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of Nat's god, the god that the One's mind summoned to our midst. One mind. Are those Nat that reside in the main colony? Yes, they are one, connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. I mean, that's the best place to start. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren. With spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain. It was likely one that had fled battle from my kinsmen. I should commend you for finishing the job. Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground, but no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravian was easy play. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed man, and the One Mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. The Dravian lands would become Nath lands, an ever larger wood-grower domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the reward for this war. We of Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Back over to... I know. The beast tribes have ever summoned gods and their gods out of necessity. That the Nast should do so out of mere covetousness sets a worrying precedence. I know, right? Even a wounded dragon is a dangerous opponent. These Ant-Man did well to overpower one. What do you have this by? What are the levels for this stuff? proceeds to look at them rather than look at... Oh, these are where we get the rainbow stuff, so I don't have to really particularly worry about trying to find them again. Good to know. Fail to do trouble by the Nath's war. Call upon the power of a primal for the greater good. Conscious of all the while that I do so at a grave cost to the land, I reason that it is necessary evil, and willing to shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much. But you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so. The Nath, they summoned their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their domain. The scion of the Seven Dawns, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat. The distinction you draw seems questionable at best, but the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your action, I at least understand them. Not so with the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphino. I mean, I'm fine. Being a who we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to her death? I'll be fine. No, I know. You have the right of it, Estinian. Would seem it is I whom am guilty of presuming too much. I'll be fine! I've done the impossible before. Pray forgive me, Ishnai. No, I won't forgive you for assuming that I cannot do this. I do not fear my duty. Wait, Ishnai need not face this foe alone. Like her, I am blessed with the Echo's protection. I kinda have it, and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Ah, do you truly imagine yourself a second Warrior of Light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters. We know not where this god resides, or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. Estinian. Estinian makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Vath, and learn how to best secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. Is he going to get himself captured? The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. I'm autistic. I don't do this talky-talky diplomacy shit. So I don't mind if that's what he's doing. The Vath greet mine every question with cryptic utterances. I fear no longer understanding the tenets of their faith. By the Fury, I would swear these beastmen know less about their god than I do. There must be a way of infiltrating the main colony. We are Vath. We are non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Click, click. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you're not so generous as that. Click, click. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. Woo! Sacrifice! Sacrifice! You shall get your virgin sacrifice. You're generous hunters, yes? Many gifts have you brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more. Sacrifice. We are very fond of neck flesh. Yes, the meat of a young neck would make a fine repast. Ah! How about I kill all the ones I see rather than just one? How about I count how many are in this, you know, area that are in the tribe, and then provide one for every single one of you? Would that please ye? Bring me as a sacrifice. Oh, well, no. What is it? My mind's dying. Something something tribute. What does that have to do with their primal or their faith, Master Alphino? Let us glean the information we require and be done with this place. For once I am in agreement with the Dragoons. Speaking with these spacemen is an exercise in frustration. The Vaith tell me that their tribe is not accustomed to giving each other a name. It seems they only grasped the concept after they began trading with the hunters. I have been out hunting. Another gift for Vath? So unexpected. Yes, you'll have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed with the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Nath and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible. I could have figured that out. How strange must spoken language seem to those who once shared minds. 'Tis little wonder that the Vaith are by turns so obscure and transparent in their meaning. I do not envy the Ant-Man their bond. Were every man's mind made known to his neighbor, Ishgard would not last a bell. I know, right? The Vath are wont to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like overmind sits at the center of the Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without the need of word or gesture. These Nath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, as if it was by their combined will that the primordial was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the Non-Mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects the Nath counterparts. Thus, the Vath are ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions, and the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the primal, as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath will surely bring us before their deity and make an offering of our souls. Woo! Sacrifice! Sacrifice! I'll rest upon the destruction of the Nath's god. If we must surrender ourselves to the sacrifice to approach the abomination, I will freely do so. I will admit, I'm beginning to wonder whether the non-mind mean brainless. Apparently not. Wishes to review. Give me, but let us be clear what you propose. You mean to say that you will deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might be generously termed their custody, then wait for their god to arrive to claim your soul? Well, first of all, I'm good with violence. Second of all, I'm good at playing innocent. Third of all, I have no soul. I mean, that fairly well describes my plan. You'll join me in this endeavor, will you not, Ishnai? Do I have a choice? Judging by the risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you're not a woman to err on the side of caution. that I could fight by your side, Warrior of Light, but the power of the dragon is not protected against the primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alphino. And it's settled. Ishnai, you and I will challenge the guards at the entrance of the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance, then allow them to take us prisoner. Yes, I shall faint. Oh, woe is me. I become overheated. I'd be curious to test my lance against the beast tribe's god, but I cannot risk falling under its sway. Tell me of the battle when you return, Warrior of Light. Well, I will be a dragoon during it, or a healer. I don't know whether I'm do it with other people. Estinia's words stung me more than I care to admit. Would seem I have begun to take your victories for granted. Do be cautious, my friend. No, you know what's stinging me is the fact that you don't believe I could do this. That hurts worse. Actually, what am I saying? You shouldn't expect anything from me. Curiosity. Yep, wrong button. Only 17 minutes, let me... Use some more glacier grains. Ba, 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 ba. Well, I was just talking about Mistress, Drunk Vulture. But you missed the entire conversation, so I mean, why should I repeat it? Hi, Sabby, how are you? Woo! Internet fixed! Click intruders, your lives are forfeit. Yay! Going back with the proper things! I'm here to, get captured, you know, be a sacrifice. Okay, come over here. I had to go over there. By the power of restarting. You start as in you've never played the game before, or start as in starting back playing it kind of thing? The Overmind must be aware now of our intrusion. Let us press on in the hive, ensure we have our undivided attention. Well, you start off with Pong and then you work yourself up to, you know. Could take you out before you decide to join in the party. Heck did I miss? Sex jokes, masturbation jokes, virgin sacrifice jokes, being taken out in a cutscene, Being captured by the enemy, you know, to pretend to get sacrificed. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, 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 oh. Not easily distracted, shut the fuck up. You don't see me, you don't see me. Yo, you didn't see me. Now you fucking saw me, damn it. He didn't listen to the "you don't see me" part of that sentence. This should be sufficient. If we do not have our host's full attention before, we surely have it now. Our audience with the primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you're ready to steal your mind for the battle to come. I'll be fine. Alright, oh no, Charlie horse. Cramp, leg, swoon, I'm overheated. You're prepared then, yes. My poor, human flesh cannot take, the smell of this place. I don't know. Stomach ache. Hold here, Ishnai. When the next Nath come, we offer no resistance. Rawr, you're so cute! Trying to roar at us, he's so scary. Surrender, intruders. There's no escape. Good that you say surrender now. You're not gonna take our weapons, are you? Enough, we surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If I know what summoning rituals hold true, I shall be well placed to act. Sweetie, I've been doing this longer than you have. Mark the sound of the river washing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise will serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. I mean, I am here. Try to escape and we'll break your fleshy legs. I'm so afraid. So I dismissed Master Alphano's concerns. I confessed that I did wonder how the Nath might treat their prisoners. Happily, it seemed that they are not wont to harm sacrifices, nor even disarm them. Plainly, they imagine their god invulnerable. The plan goes better than expected. I know, right? Anyways, through these doors where everything will be safe.
Now we have but to wait.
I mean...
O Lord Ravana, Master of the Sacred Blades, Wrath of the Colony, Conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
I'm more thinking about the creatures from Dark Crystal. The things that, you know, captured the things, the big... Like, this is what the children would look like of them.
He comes.
Please, no. Just ignore the Netflix, like, thing that, like, is supposed to be a prequel. Sure, yeah, no weirder. Why am I Yeah, I know, right? Do I speak him?
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
I know, right?
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Oh yeah.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory.
I mean, technically, kinda.
We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity.
Yeah, I know.
Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen?
Never said we weren't smart.
Ah, mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace.
Technically, alliance does create peace.
We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
To duel! Sorry, can't help it.
And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold Master of the Blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
Do you have to answer by walking up to him?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
But I mean, I like traps. I also like Shiva. Oh my fucking god! Step on me, please! Step on me!
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
I know! Step on me!
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
She is a paladin! Can I not do anything? Will I not do anything? Hello? Hello? I've gotten more pizza just to eat during this. Yeah, look at those legs! I mean, wouldn't this be easier if we worked together? Oh no. She got penetrated.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
And then her clothes go back on.
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or
I
craven?
don't know, Final Fantasy 15 has a pretty...
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Get back here, Sal! We haven't reached that far. Shush, shush, shush. I did the raids back, because like I said, the group that I did this before on the other account were very in-game raiders, and yeah. They were no fun. The in-game raids for that one. I used to run raids, and... Wow. Forgive me, I was overconfident. I noticed. But no, it's... Eden raids are worse than Alexander raids. Because at least with Alexander raids, I mean with Eden raids, you can, certain amount of gear high enough for it. But Alexander raids, at least for the final one, literally scale up to your armor. There's no way of stopping it. Level and armor, so you have to know the mechanics well. Wrath of the Colony is undefeated. Wrath of the Colony is undefeated. Victory. I'm not gonna do healing for some of these things. Like I can level up my Dragoon stuff. Well, no, the way the mechanics work in Alexander is you have to have multiple people. You have to at least... you have to, if I remember correctly, you have to keep two different people, two different bosses away from each other. Well, actually three. Because it's based after, what are those? Oh, my mind's dying. I want to say Ramen Warriors, but it's not. It's right. I have the sound effect of one of them is one of my pick things. So you have 5 of them. And you have to keep them apart, but they have to die all at the same time. Yeah, Cayman Riders. And it should have one of the... And if I'm remembering correctly, the reason why it is literal PTSD for me on that one. And literally, if you do it wrong, it's an insta-wipe. It's not a, oh, question, or anything like that. If they don't die within soon of each other, insta-wipe. I've only ever beaten that raid once. I never want to do it again. Common. So that's the reason why you can't do it solo. Running round and round and round. Well, I always just want to say ramen rather than common. The thing is, I know it's not ramen, and I know that's based kind of after the joke that I did of Persona 5 character. They'll say, well, it's fine. I'm busy waiting for goddamn... Since apparently they don't have, at least for this stuff. Ah. So, how is everybody doing today? How's the weather? How's stupid questions that we can ask? How's your family? How's the... For those of you who aren't trapped in ad hell. What you do today? Well, I should probably ask that as soon as everybody's back. Was it in Monster Hunter World? Did you get to kill the Namiel enough? Did you get the new armor? Oh yeah, arguing with Rocket? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, since a lot of you missed it in the ad break, so what did y'all do today? How you doing? How's the weather? Blah, blah, blah. Although there's shiny jazz, the usual. Fighting cats. Hating your job, Zabby. That's done. I was a potato today. And you didn't get mashed? Sorry, bad joke. Bad joke, bad joke. Did you get fried? I mean, it is like, probably very hot there. Baked, you got baked. Oh no, Inti escaped. Oh no! Me and the cat stood the whole day in bed. So, a wrapped baked potato. Cool. Bad jokes are bad. Packet potato. I guess. Oh, come on. I bet I could do it quicker if I was healer, but I don't remember this fight at all. Absolutely at all. Yeah, potatoes have jackets. They also have skins. Bouncy cat. I don't want to leave this area in case I have to, like, travel back here for any goddamn reason. Or it'd be easier for me to, you know, in getting back to wherever they're gonna end this. I mean, tuna, okay, baked beans, eh. Counts. Yeah, and the jacket even has eyes. you put tuna, cheese, and all this other stuff can work, but it's kind of like how tuna casserole is with us, which is cream of mushroom soup with tuna, potato chips, and either rice or toast. And a chocobo walk. By the way, you make the casserole part before you actually mix it with the rice and or put it on toast. So you know, if I go run use the restroom, it probably will not pop. Absolutely not. At all. Not tuna, with mayonnaise on crackers? Mouse. God! Why, game? Why do you do this to me? Oh, I don't like celery with my tuna fish salad. That I don't know why. No, well, I do know why. The taste, and then the texture with the said taste together in that setup. Yeah. I tend to only like celery when I'm eating it alone with ranch dressing or something like that. Otherwise, the texture in anything else bothers the fuck out of me. Oh, come on! Why can't they have NPCs for this? Water float. Nope, I have to be on the water. Damn it. I mean, the question. It was a stupid question, but it was a question. Average wait time now at 11 minutes. Stupid dancing, stupid dancing, stupid dancing, stupid. Why didn't you have enough energy from? Look at how many crystals are here, girl. I know I'm main protagonist and I have to, you know, solve all the crises, but I mean. Um. Conversation pieces. Yeah. Now it jumped finally up to 11 minutes. Could be entertaining things. I wonder. I have it so that it should make a noise if I Sorry, I'm looking for a short fox video.
You finna get Fox Friday! Nice! Okay, bye! Hi, Finny! Hi, Floofy! Hi, Floofy Fox Friday, too?
Yeah, yo.
Is it Floofy Fox Friday? Is it Floofies?
Yeah, they just... They are a bit of work after all they're exotic.
Good morning, Floofy.
Also, I think this is Warren.
Are we playing? Are we playing? Up, up, up! Up, up, up! All the way! All the way! Whoa! Golden girl. Are you my golden girl? High five! Oh, good girl. Are we playing? Are we playing?
14 minutes. We're working our way up here, aren't we?
It's a babe. Alright, this is Hollux. He is our newest rescue, and we are introducing him to the foxes for the first time, and he's going to be walking on grass for the first time. So first I'm going to hold on, carefully introduce. Let everybody smell him.
Fox pass acquired. Well, maybe you didn't have to. I was gonna do it anyways with the amount of... Oh, wait. God damn it! Somebody withdrew, finding new member. God damn it.
What do you think, Mutt? What do you think?
Blue balled there.
Okay, you guys ready?
So cute. Yay, it's a baby! New rescue pup. Yep, newest rescue pup. Newest rescue is likely to be an amber-colored domestic red fox. He was a breeder surrender and urgently needed our help. He's missing all the toes on one of his back foot and just has one toe remaining on the other. His injuries were likely caused from his mother overgrooming him. This can happen when fox parents are stressed. It's also possible that his siblings caused the injury by playing too rough. Rarely, fox kits can severely injure or even kill each other due to their roughhousing from a very young age.
Are you excited, huh? Are you excited? Finnegan! Finny!
Please, 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 please.
to the song of ringing steel.
Round combo.
Furious as a blaze.
Prelude to Swallower. I don't remember what anything does!
Perish!
Oh.
Bleed!
Explosions, that's what everything does.
Feel my blades!
Yeah, let's say, I can hear the music.
I am invincible! Bleed! Wilt thou yield? Take wing, ye souls of war!
No, literally, it's just, you have a tanking stance. Literally does the work for you. In most parts. And the off tank turns it on and off, according to whether you want to switch. And then you can do a provoke.
Prepare thyself!
No. It doesn't matter about the damage.
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
I'm gonna say, there is no change in the amount of damage they do.
Unyielding of the earth!
Fuck, wrong button.
For before me! my blades! Perish!
Look, I'm floor taking! Say, look, I'm floor taking! Woo! I'm floor taking like any good dragoon should be doing.
Thou hast bested me.
Built differently. The healer is named Built Differently. Okay, okay. Aye. What of your god now? Your god's throne is empty, for I have killed him!
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
I mean, I was a good floor tank, yes. They had faith in my ability to tank the floor.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
This lowly bread?
Once more you achieve the impossible.
Oh, it's a female.
Bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Alright. Sit down, Oh, her name's escaping me. I was gonna make a...
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
What was I? Bad Kingdom Hearts fan am I. Darkseid, how dare I? Never since we first fought have I seen you drawn upon the full extent of power, and never from afar till this day. You are a marvel to behold, Ishnai. How did you get scammed? Let's time we rejoined our companions. They'll be eager to hear the tale and continue the rest of our journey. Motherfucker's making me run up there. You have been robbed, yes, you have been robbed. I mean, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Let's say, get your immune system working. God, I'm so slow! Like I said, boost your immune system. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Please do not take my advice. I am not a doctor. You good? You good, Treebeard? Ant-Man's God is fallen, then impressive warrior of light. No. I am no more a doctor than Dr. Seuss. Ishnai, Lady Yasal, thank the 12. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious the Vath never mentioned his name. Are you quite certain he will keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle. A miracle I must attribute to Ishnai. Yes, you should. As I was a floor tanking. Never doubted you, Warrior of Light, unlike some. You were the one that kind of over the Alphino. You were going so long that Master Alphino were nigh lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for a sweetheart he was. Aww. Estinian, was that truly necessary? Yes, it was. You not by any prestigious thing of saying a doctorate. Nah, not true. Haha, not necessarily true, but certainly true. Oh, you make it blush. Ahem. What matters is the primordial is banished and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vithnor without delay. Lest you forget, this was a means to secure an alliance with the worm. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. You are unkind, Destinian, for all of experience and intellect. Alphino is still but a boy. Yeah, he still has like an expansion, like to finish this expansion, you know, to... It's natural for him to feel concern for his companions. Yeah, cold-hearted Estinian. You should have seen the boy fretting. 'Twas a sight to behold. Tease him no more. Master Alphino has to be applauded for his sense of responsibility. Given his years, it's little wonder the burdens weigh heavy upon his shoulder. Keen to the form. Shall we begin our way to an shrine then? I would not have the dragons think we've forgotten our bargain. They have long memories and... Not like... Nope. Wrong button. Bro, they're still mad over shit we've done how many countless? 1,000 years ago? Or they've done? Hi, sweetie. I know. I know this is my keyboard. You're going after my keyboard instead of the laptop's keyboard. I am very impressed with you. Dinian. With the dragon now... Will the dragon now honor her word? It remains to be seen. Alphino would be pleased to hear of Lord Ravana's defeat and pledges recalled soldiers. Cat. You should be the one to break the news. The victory was yours after all. Thou return, little one? How thou abandoned thine inconceived contest with the gnat? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Ishnai's hand was the beastman's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the primordial swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat. A promise we believe he will keep. The gnat shall trouble you no longer until they do. The deity is slain then? How did thou content with his biting blades? I didn't. I found the floor very, very warm and inviting. In fact, I became a rug upon the floor to tank. But that matters not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. He unto you the deepest reach of morn. There you shall find Halo, from the altar from which you will begin your ascent to the summit of Somal. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on the sacred mound. By your struggles within the cavern, I shall judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. So they're kind of going back on your word? We shall not disappoint you, Varnier. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin. Vafnir. Be fairly warned. Same thing. God damn it, I keep hitting enter. Noon. Without wings, you must take the passage to scale the tower. Above you'll find more of my kin, but beware the Cavern of Morn. Morn in passing. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. The bridge just beyond the chamber leads to Morn. It is a place of silence. Tread softly through its halls. Kind of nice. It's a roost area. Running, run, run! Runny, runny, run, run! I'm not going insane, shut it! Okay, definitely not anywhere near here. Kinda near here, but kinda not. Oh, I just remembered! I get to use my Moogle voice soon again! Going the right way. Feel like I don't know where I'm going. I mean, that's nothing new. Good that I am on a fast mount. Means that if I get lost, it will take me no time at all to get back on track. Yep, I went wrong way. God damn it. At least. And unlock whatever this is. Kind of pretty, actually. Anyways, going back because I didn't get lost. Shut it. Yeah. yeah. Daisy. Try it this way. Yeah, I should have taken the smaller road. Should have been the obvious way. You know, the more treacherous looking one. But mind you, going into holes can be treacherous too. I went the wrong way again, I'm screaming. Look at that, I went the wrong way again! Hey, I heard you're gonna get lost. Shut up. Wait, am I supposed to go? It was a silent scream. It was so high pitched that only dogs could hear it. Like, it was close to breaking glass levels, but I mean, maybe the mic did not pick it up. This is a stupid layout. Dragon Corpse. There's no response. Of course! There's no response. Oh, really? Could you tell me why? Shiny, 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 shiny. I did not mean to run into you. Regret this, though. Ah. Attuning, 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 attuning. Running, 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 running. You okay? Burn it all down, burn them all, snore. Oh, he's fine, he's sleeping. Waiting, waiting. Nothing's gonna attack us. Never! Do I talk this or you talk this? I talk this. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Solmal's summit for thee and thy companions. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter has not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcome. I mean, that's pretty much... My face lit up when I... Nice! Okay, bye. Like, your presence will not be welcomed. My presence seems to be never welcomed hardly anywhere, so I mean, it's not a new feeling. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and a resting place both. Where are you, the minions of Nidhogg, during your ascension? For it is certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. I repeat. I mean, I've been offending people since, you know, I started this game. I'm grateful for your warnings, gentle Veneer. My words are for thee. Final words are thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Yeah, but not me, Dragoon. That Dragoon. I always look depressed. Estinian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. One moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers await us? Telemon herself said to guard its peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you we came here to parley in peace? Let's be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and it's 'tis for their sake I go on now to speak with the But I said nothing of Tomon. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Azure Dragoon. But what about my duty as Azure Dragoon and I don't do it? You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering, children. If we are to meet with our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict whenever possible. What other choice do we have? A dragon lost its anger is beyond all control. This I learned to my sorrow when I unleashed the horde upon Ishgard. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict whenever possible. What other choice do we have? I feel the weight of Dravian rancor pressed down upon me. We're NPCing it. Oh! We get all of them to get... Cool! We get to pretend we're an actual fucking party! What's this? See? We're an actual party! Oh, do they have anything interesting to say? I'm not excited. There is? Okay. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Focus.
It means
Release.
I can, you know, talk to less people as possible. And so I don't, you know, embarrass myself by not knowing the fights.
Away with you.
Oh, I actually have to, you know... I feel I've seen this plant before, but... There. Beware Drakespur. Up! You know you're supposed to heal. I mean, I get...
Release.
I guess. Oh, as soon as it doesn't work on them? The fuck? Okay. I guess that's how we're playing. Okay, why is that not healing her?
Taste my lance.
Inky. Beware is fallen. This cannot be cleansed. Well, that's kind of what I meant. If it can't be cleansed, then it doesn't... Then Isuna doesn't work.
Focus. Release.
Jumps right into it. Tinian! Seriously? Also, tank! I'm kind of being, you know, attacked by something. You fail as a tank. I hate to be mean on that, but I mean, seriously. What are you doing? The healer is being attacked.
Know your folly.
I think it's fun that we can be able to hear their voice acting more on this. He's not a summoner yet, I just realized. Alphon is still an Arcanist. Hilarious. Our little boy hasn't grown up yet.
Know
Away with
your
you.
folly.
Hey, at least he's learning how to fight with me to some degree, so we don't have to worry about, you know, learning with other people, learning bad habits. That these two seem to be good at teaching him.
Focus. Release.
I've seen enough of you in... Palace of the Dead. At least Alphino knows the understanding of the how to dodge. Took me a while to learn that.
Away with you!
And sometimes in Elden Ring, I still don't.
Focus. Release! Focus. Release!
Nope, 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 no touchy. I will not be eaten, thank you very much.
Shiva, aid me!
What? You can summon Shiva? Cool!
Taste my lance!
Nope, nope, nope.
For the House of Leveilleur!
Acid rain. Let's get up close, because that's what they are. Go. I murdered plants! Ew. Moved into the veins. Ew! Bad I'm not near when we get Ariange.
Focus. Release!
It's a fox! I have to kill a fox! I know it's a bat, but they're calling it a fox in this, and I feel bad. I know that bats are sometimes called flying foxes, but... Ah! Oh yeah! Absolutely! When he finally takes off all of everything, you're like sitting here going, dude, you sure you're a scholar? Like, this is levels of, Al-Haytham.
Focus. Release!
Are you sure you're a fucking scholar? Which tomorrow I'll be doing the new update stuff to everything
Away with you!
in Genshin, that word. Close enough to them for that one.
Shiva, aid me!
Murder, murder.
Focus. Release.
Like, good that we know that he is practicing for his time in bed. Hardy har har har. I'm going away now.
Away with you.
Stop, we did not come here to do battle, forgive me, but we had to defend ourselves. Going the right direction? Yes, it's very linear. Woo.
Focus. Release.
Must we always resort to violence? We must slay or be slain. Make your choice.
Know your folly. Know your folly.
God damn it. Up, 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 up. Destruction shall be ours. I mean, not our destruction, but their destruction. Thick hide will not spare it from my lance. Back these or
Your
not
guard
here?
is down.
Thought we were supposed to destroy these before.
Focus. Release.
Know your folly.
Did they change it? Oh. Hit me, hit me, hit me! Thank you.
Shiva, aid me!
Know your folly.
Back onto armor. Okay, I see. Oh, we do kill them. Just certain ones.
Taste my lance.
Alright, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Thank you. That was a worthy adversary. That was a worthy adversary. We're not here for you to enjoy sport, Dragoon. Yum yum yum, kill Gammas.
Focus. Release.
Are you having problems there dodging, Estinian? Think with your jump, you could dodge pretty goddamn well.
Away with you.
Estinian? Now is not the time to, you know, take on your role as floor tank, or as whatever Dragoon's role is as.
Focus. Release.
No, for somebody who's against fighting, you're pretty quick to run in there and tag.
Your guard is down. Focus. Release. Away with you. Your folly.
Beg you, let us, please, I beg you, let us pass. The answer is no. Oh no, he has friends from the other side.
Know your folly.
Hey, I know you're supposed to be like a tank or something. Tank! There we go.
Shiva, aid me!
You kill these dragons I don't want to kill. Whoa! Your words fall on deaf ears. I wonder if this is gonna be a trap where these two chest coffers are right here, but you're not gonna let me go get them, are you? The answer is no. B5 fum. Coleman, consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant us safe passage to the mountain. Let me finish that? Cool. No. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you want to see our mission to its conclusion, you know it must be done. Murder! Such rage and rancor. Is there truly no other way? Rar says no. Grab this first. Yay! Get out. There we go. Hi! How you doing? So we gotta go to farther sides of things.
Focus.
Targets
Release!
be crushed beneath.
Your guard is down. Know your folly.
Oh, invulnerable. Okay, bitchin'. Oh, left wing. I get it.
For the House of Leveilleur!
Shiva, aid
Your guard
me!
is down. Your guard is down.
Away with you! Away with you!
Sorry, I'm concentrating on not dying. I mean, I bet it's really hard to do it with NPCs, but I'd rather not. Good, thank you.
Know
Okay.
your folly.
Also, rather not on stream be embarrassed by the fact that I died with NPCs.
Focus. Release!
You stay well in here. What's that for? Damn it! I was supposed to say, that'd be cool to have on my gladiator. I mean, warrior. Crystal power! Heart attack! Ishnai? Just had too many fries and, you know, fried things. It seemed that Tomon was the last. I sensed no other dragons nearby. No, of course not. What is happening? Somebody noticed his consort was killed. Nidhogg, he roars. He knows we are here then. Its fury, it bleeds through the eye. I fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damn Rolworm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, harder this dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Yeah, I know. Just a typical American, you know, all that fried food. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end?
To the peak of Som Al.
Yeah, we're taking your time up there. No rush.
Mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands, floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds.
I mean, we have a sea of clouds already, so I mean, it's not impossible.
To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
The churning mists. Shiny, 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 shiny! Not talking to any of you until I get the shiny. And probably the summoning stone. Then you go, this outfit. We stand within the sacred homeland of dragons, beneath the sky that is his domain. Our quest nears its end, Ishnai. No, it doesn't. It absolutely does not. We know better. I feel the worm's anger. His lair's not far at all. We have reached it at last, the peak of Somal. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. Though I thought it cold in Korthus, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Does it count as a mountain if it's not connected to the ground? Just asking. How can one not be moved by such a breathtaking sight? This place is far from barren mountaintop I pictured in my mind. Well, Dragoon, do you believe these ruins were also built by heretics to deceive the faithful of Ishgard? Children? Now that we've scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding the dragon himself. Oh, would you look at that? Fluff, fluff, fluff. Bye, fluff, fluff, fluff. What a manner of creature is that? Don't think they know that we see it. Yeah, they do. Ishnai, did my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? Yes, it was! My understanding is they only dwelled in 12-foot, and I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mist. Well, to be fair, they're messenger Moogles everywhere. Also, the small fact of the whole legend of them coming down from the sky. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where the dragon is. Makes his lair. Quick now, before he lose the creature entirely. Prepare my voice for the Moogle voice. I shall. Make sure and actually stand there long enough for that. Yeah, okay. Else to talk to? Or I talk to? Ah, he's gone. Ishnai, we must widen our search. Yeah, huh. Find motherfuckers. Of course, it won't let me immediately look where I think he was gonna be, but... You see, we did see a Moogle, did we not? Yes. Where could he have gone? A Moogle, you say? I am unfamiliar with the breed, but I saw shirts for it nonetheless. Did you not see it? Estidian is not a child at heart and innocent enough to— I'm joking, I'm joking. Nearby warps, since concealed magics are at work. Ah, okay, you'll make me search all of them, right? As you do. I have heard tales of these Moogles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? They're also puntable when they're really, really mischievous. What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is truly not made of ice. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps it was simply one of these strange plants shifting in the breeze. Gideon, trust me. To be lacking trust. Have I not proven myself enough? Sure, the glimpse the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Yes. Fun seems convinced that the Moogles hold the key to finding Avatar. You're gonna send me back, aren't you? Found it? We could we but enlist the owl of one of the local Moogles? I'm certain the dragon would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Nidhogg's with any certainty. We could wander the mist for days and not know if we're any closer to his rude brother. And those are the days we cannot afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Estelle, may I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge safe to approach? I shall try, yet I feel the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most Dravians in the area deaf to reason. What about you, Master Alphino? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Therefore, I'm going to send Ishnai around to do my bidding. It's like, come with me to Gridania! I mean to petition the aid of the Mughals kin in the 12th Wood. After that business with Mogomog, I dare say they'd be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye. His attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, in hope that it might delay his any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Ishnai, let's make haste for Gridania and rendezvous at Nofika's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you, there is an aetheryte of ancient construction here, which should make the return journey less arduous. Play not to forget to use it. I did. Before I talk to any of y'all. I truly hope you have taken Master Alphino's advice concerning the aetheryte. You will not wish to miss the sport if Nidhogg decides to deign us a visit in your absence. Oh, I believe you'll survive. No problem. I believe in you. Running. Good. I sent word to the Elder Seer upon arriving in Gridania, and I'm pleased to report she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us contact the 12 Woods Mughals, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you're familiar with the Conjurer stationed at its entrance. We've met a few times. Elder Seer waits. Pray follow me. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less a relief to see you safe and hail with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us on such short notice, my lady, and for all you've done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. God, English! Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seer, we'd beg your wisdom on the matter that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Speak on, friend. You know, as a conjurer, I really shouldn't have as much problems with this, but no. I see. So he means to contact these Mughals in the churning mists. Kupo! I say Kupo! That's not the right voice. Kupo. There we go. Greetings, wrong person. Greetings, Kuplo Koop. What do we owe the pleasure of your company? I was struck by a sudden urge to bring you some fruit, honey, and I'm joyfully glad I did. Tell me more about these Mughals in the sky, Kupo! I'll gladly tell you all I know. Yeah, what a weird dream. I know. Though it amounts to precious little, we had encountered a Mughal high in the clouds. Well, wake up, pun. Vanya in hopes that your kin in the 12th Wood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I'm mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Mughals who dwell beyond the clouds. Indeed there are. Indeed there are, Kupo! Long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of the good King Mogul the 12th, excuse me. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it might Anyways, also welcome, Ghost Matters. How you doing? Maybe well that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the churning mists. Given how long his kin have resided in 12th Wood, it's perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Mughals of the Churning Mist tell similar stories of the world below. I can well imagine why the ones you encountered fled at your approach.
Oh, fleeing is second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come trampling through the forest. Of course, where there's one Mughal, there's bound to be more. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds, Kupo. Surely they won't be afraid to talk to me.
I was hoping you'd say that, Master Kuplo. Kuplo, would you accompany us then?
Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit, the thought of venturing outside the 12th Wood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins.
Get into the bag. I mean, if you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador to Gridania. My lady, are you quite certain? How often does our nation turn to the silence of the seventh dawn in the hour of need? How often have we asked the warrior of light to risk our life to save our own? Full many times, I say you, and never have they refused us. Thus I do choose this day of mine to offer aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? In other words, shut the fuck up, y'all. Most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence. I'll protect her, no worries. Worry. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of the development. I will serve as Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Salm Al. It being a path I've already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties, Jakes. Besides, we shall have the Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. Yeah, but it's not me. But I'm happy I'm not having to do it either. Speak with the Stiniot at Mogholm. Bright Club. Ah. What you saw, the Ice Heart has to say. Ishgard, Ishnai, you returned! How fare you in Gridania? Better, I hope. The dragon's whereabouts will yet elude me. Well met, Warrior of Light. Nidhogg is not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. The Seedseer herself answers your call. There's not but to do to wait. They are here, Ishnai. Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Dravians. It seems the dragons have abandoned Alsom for the churning mists. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Sir Estinian as Ishgard's Azul Dragoon, except me, who's standing here. I'm another one! It's an honor to meet you, Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Just keep ignoring me! Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we're not alone. I figured! The Mughals are all around us even as we speak. And I should imagine they're more than a little concerned by the hordes of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap would now be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. I mean... This should serve.
They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of the Kupo.
I am Isina. My companions and I have braved the long road from Twelveswood to share words with you. On this occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Wind.
Oh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Mogul clan.
Chief Moglin, it's an honor to meet you.
Greetings, Kupo! I'm Kuplokul, ambassador of the Twelveswood Mughals. A Mughal? A Mughal from the world below? Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here. Kupo?
True. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence among the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well I can imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked up here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you'll forgive them for their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm, Haversaga, they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon.
An end to the war, you say? I trust you, Isina. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, it's because we hid because we smelled dragon blood. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, many others crave the opposite, such as Nihog. Suffice to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-splattered warrior friends would attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction onto our happy home. Now, just a moment, Chieftain. Ishnai here may have dealt out an odd thrashing or two, but there's always been a good reason. She's a champion of the Twelveswood Mughals, and I will not hear her good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's feathers. I shall, of course, take your testimony into consideration.
If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust between strangers. Might we not take the opportunity to learn more of each other?
An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourself worthy of our assistance, it'll be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo.
In other words, do our chores! And I shall be the only one doing it. Also, welcome to the Pixies, where we get to... Pixies in the old... or fairies in the old, you know, tales where they like to fuck around with people. Moglo. Mogto.
Are you surprised to see such a fierce-looking Moogle, Kupo? The Palm Guard must defend Moglin and all of Mogholm. Mind your matters in front of the chieftain. Don't make him repeat himself. If your tummy is gloopy or your wings droopy, I've got a potion to fix that. If you follow this path all the way to the top, you come out on the summit of Somal. There's such a lovely view up there, Kubo. Sorry, I'm running around talking to people if you couldn't tell.
Everything up here has the Mog name rather than the Coop or some combination. Forgive me, Ishnai, but mine efforts has all been in vain. As I fear, Nidhogg's rage drives his minion to attack me on sight. The few who did deign to speak fell silent at the name of, wherefore I cannot say, but I feared bodes ill.
Go on, stare at me if you must, Kupo. I have grown accustomed to such gazes of unadulterated adoration. Creatures of my surpassing beauty are rare, as the lands below, I should imagine.
Okay, Kuplo.
How exciting to have relatives in the cloud, Kupo! Hi, Vienna Bina, how are you?
Just as their cousins in the 12th wood, these Moogles excel in manipulation of aether. There are few who could detect them even if they chose not to be detected. I owe the Seedseer my life. My duty as a protector surpass all concerns.
Hi there.
I'm doing fine. It's been going fine. Warrior of Light, we have not spoken since the trouble with good King Mogulmog. I would proffer my apologies. Had it not been bound by my duty to protect the Elder Seedseer, I would have stood with you against the accusers in Uladal. That's fine, sweetie. It's been going well, Mogwin.
Have you come to admire my latest piece, Kupo?
I mean, it's cool.
I've been attempting to capture in oils the essence of the humble Kupo nut, but inspiration is fleeting, especially when the rumble of my tummy overpowers the passion of my art.
Okay, sweetie. Love doing the Moogle voice. The Fury take these ridiculous flying rodents. I did not expect our travels to bring us to a Moogle village. I wonder if a similar settlement exists somewhere in Twelves Woods. It does. Magomo.
Have you seen such a splendid flower, Kupo? I water it every day, and I can't wait to see it grow even more.
But
I have one of the most important and difficult jobs in Mogholm. Watering the flowers, Kupo. You can't put too much, and you can't put too little. Truly is an art form.
Voice with it,
But I like it! Has Master Mogwin finished his latest piece? I can't wait to see it, Kupo!
Alright, I'm back. I'm back here. I think I've talked to everybody that's nearby.
Tell me, in the world below, do all your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it that Kuplo called you again? Ishnai? Humph, your names are as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice name? Moglin is taken by the way Kubo, Osmorga, Mogmog, Mogwin, these being the names of the three wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised in the Measure Your Worth. I shall call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Of course it's 3. Undertake these trials and we will soon see whether or not you're worthy of our aid.
Yeah, momentous challenges. Moghan would trust this with a trial.
Hello, yes, I'm Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy or your wings droopy, I have a potion to fix that. I already heard this. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my trials. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance of Iltolm. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself get too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo.
The trial.
Oh, yes, you had the pleasure of speaking with Mook. I know. I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. Isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without these relentless Dravians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madam, is this. Find these ardent archgelosaurs and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar.
Murder it is. Worthiness with the trial.
Mogwin's the name. Art's my game. When it comes to painting, there is none in Mog home who could match my talents with the brush, Kupo.
Yep.
I know why you came. Chieftain Moglin once has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant colors and unmistakable pache cannot have escaped the notice of every mogul in Mog home. You must find my painted pebble, Kupo. Art of this quality cannot be bought for anything less than 4 Kupo nuts. Please speak with my fellow Kupos. Kupos.
Didn't realize there was a second talking thing with them.
Those Archosaurus need a good trouncing, I say. It's the only way they'll learn to respect my boundaries. I do appreciate my admirers, but enough is enough, Kupo.
Apparently I have more... Alright.
Mogwin's missing his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently. A fact words my eyes are profoundly grateful.
Damn. Sound like my professors at art school. Okay, no, they weren't like that, but I swear the looks on their faces felt like that.
Joy Morgwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, happy day! If I'm the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying around to spend on such luxuries? I don't know much about his stone, but I know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to All Summons Summit for time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there.
Oh, Aether Current. Shiny. Running, running, run.
Ba 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 ba. Yeah, yeah.
What's it saying down there? It's down there. Oh, was I supposed to talk to him again? Fuck it. I'll go with the other first. Dancing Moogles everywhere. Moxie. Will not let me... The game. Fine, I'll teleport down there since you won't let me jump off. God, let me hurt myself in peace.
Continue down this road and you'll get to Asha. My friend Mogmont's guarding the entrance there. It takes a courage palm to stand guard with all the Sky Lords about, Kubo.
Mender of Sticks. Empty your purses. Those are names. Interesting that you can buy. Alright. Samus around. Cool, cool.
Moggy! So visit one of the visitors from below. Are you searching for something? If so, just ask. I pride myself on being the second most well-informed Moogle here, Kubo.
What do you do here?
Why, I'm in charge of guarding the entrance to Malcolm. If I see any malicious monsters get too close, or if anything else is slightly out of the ordinary, it's my duty to report straight to Chief Moglin, or the Palm Guard, Kupo. Of course, when something is amiss, a timely and detailed report is the utmost importance. So focus and knowledge are necessary to make an excellent guard. That's why, next to Chieftain Moglin, I am the second most well-informed Moogle of all of Mogholm. If anything is troubling you, or if you have any questions, chances are I'll be able to help. We won't be hiding or running away anymore, Kupo.
What kind of place is this?
As the name implies, Mogholm is where us Moogles make our homes. It lies at the summit of the towering mountain, Solmal. Just how high Solmal is, you ask? Well, if you must know, you're free to climb down yourself and see. Sometimes a distant dragon howl will waken us at night, or an impolite monster gives chase us around. But besides that, I say we'll have it pretty good living here above the clouds, Kupo.
And since I'm here... Actually, no, you're not. You're going over here. We're about to boop some snoots. And when I mean booping snoots, I mean actually murdering snoots, but... Hi, baby. goodness, where is it? It's all the way up there. Very unhappy as it is. If it is. If it. I managed to maneuver my way up there, so not that bad. Running, running, running. Brooklyn. Oh, what did you find out, Kupo?
Yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. Ahem. The second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself. It's the wrong kind of voice that I use for Kupo. Kupo. Kupo, Kupo. Kupo, Kupo. You're able to humble my Dravonian devotees. Wonderful. You're as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those lout from pursuing me so mercilessly. Their tongues lolling and their bellies rumbling. Dravians and their ilk might have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration.
Yeah, sure. Uh-huh.
You have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know.
Lack of imagination has led to most white flowers found growing in the skybound regions of Dravnia and Albethia to be named after clouds, this light-petaled specimen being no exception. Ha!
Yes, these are perfect, Kupo! Now I have the main ingredients for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce? Then I'm your Moogle.
You mean my hair? My hair's fine. Alright, now we go back up here. Mill.
I'm gonna build the biggest collection of shiny landlord treasures any Moogle's ever seen, Kupo! Then I'll bask in the envy of everyone in Mogholm.
Okay, kid. Okay, go. Oh yeah, it won't let me drop. As it let me drop there. 1 HP. Woo! I'm fine. I haven't broken my knees or anything.
you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe?
Ordinary rock washed with extraordinary color. What that color represents, however, you cannot discern from any angle.
Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madam. At least I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed.
Yay. Kind of pretty looking. I've done your shit. What do you want?
Ishnai, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghen, Mogmok, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I have closely observed your conduct as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now so that I need not repeat myself needlessly.
Alright, bitches, we're getting the band back together. Kinda, sort of. Are the trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like pack chocobos, I shall demand compensation and Kupo nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Ishimoogle, yes. Moogle voice is not easy on my voice. How goes your trials, warrior of light? I myself have been sent on a numerous expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftains wish to avoid inflaming the Dravians? Such contradictions aside, our host seems entranced by the height of my leap, so they compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld who also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a cockle lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Ishnai. I like not this place. But it does hurt. It's not easy on the voice. I never imagined my duties would include tidying up fallen leaves in a Moogle village beyond the clouds. I mean, anything's possible. They had the Elder Seed Seer scrubbing and sweeping. The Elder Seed Seer! Standing in Mogholm, my thoughts turned inevitably to the legend of good King Mogul Mog, the 12th, and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say.
We have become such friends, Kupo! My Moogle cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I better flutter over and see him then.
What sorcery is this? That my heart should melt at mere fluffiness. Ishnai, I was... no matter, what is it? Chief Moglin has made his decision? Well, let's not keep him waiting then. Gonna have to clean up my inventory for the next stream. So I'm having an overflow of stuff. Need to work out on that. Alright.
Never have I seen such determined workers, Kulpo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary tours and niggling errands.
And our labors have proven the pureness of our intentions, Chieftain?
Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with him could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what best way to help you pass the time than having you perform all the tiresome tasks no one ever wants to do, Kupo?
Grr. You have angered the Estinian. Want to rephrase that?
Oh dear! The horn! Bring out the horn! Quickly now! We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the great worm, Kupo! We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Moghan has made his sat on it, so we needed the time to clean and polish and straightening it. No lasting harm done though. Now you need to simply head to the zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and get the horn too.
We're in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks for your noble gift, and we shall finally have a chance to play our case to have his.
Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't give my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of...
Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite certain that he will welcome our overtures. No, he won't. Violence into learning. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already.
Thank you, Sincere.
Chief Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship between earth and sky.
Of course, Kupo! Visit whenever you wish. Consider Mog home your home among the clouds.
And they wave. They're too cute for their own good, and they fucking know it. That's the worst part.
Hey, what does Mogul have to say? Visit us whenever you wish, Kupo. Consider Mog home your home among the clouds.
Okay, same thing. Malkin.
Thank you for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever have found the time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining, things would have never gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done, and the horn is fixed. So, all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo?
Is ready to lead you out of Malcolm.
Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphino is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know if you're ready to depart.
Where's Estinian? Did Estinian already leave because he was like, fuck this, I'm out? Through our labors, new friendships have blossomed. For this, we must give thanks. Yeah, same thing. The elder.
I cannot wait to tell my kinsmogles in the 12th Wood all about this place. They will be beside themselves with envy, Kupo!
It'll not be long now. Best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for a trip to the Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seedseer and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, to not convey our gratitude to them prior to our going our separate ways, shall we? I mean, I already did, but okay. Thank them for their assistance. Alphino, Ishnai, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for you, your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Mughals might never have been revealed to us. We should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Coop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelves Wood, and we're all exceedingly glad you did.
It was my pleasure, Kupo! I made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmuggles back home.
It is our home we must return now. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Safe journey, Elder Seed Seer. We too must be on our way. Have a that awaits. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish sees unseen. I know, I'm a dragoon. That nobody seems to remember. Alright, Bina, I was planning on probably ending pretty soon too. I was gonna... But... I was gonna do a bit of a... sorry, yawning. Class quests before I went. Indian. Enough talk, let us leave this rising place behind us. The closer we come to him, the higher my spirits rise. But who am I late? But is it who am elated, or Saint Shiva? We have tarried over long. Let us forge ahead as swiftly as we may. Least. Alright, thank you, and I hope you sleep well, sweetie. Okay. Congrats, Super Earth Command. We've tarried long. Of the Horde's Fury. Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go. Volunteered to lead you to the Zenith. As Chief Moglin has already explained, the shiny instrument you gave you is the best means of grabbing his attention. I'll come along and show you the way to the Zenith. That's the big place where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make Fraza. Oh, and watch out for the rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo. Xena's right. Aw, you think poison can stop murder? Oh. People want to stop me. Yeah. I mean... Moss Dragon in waiting! Oh, I'm about to have a funeral? Huh? I'm not a funeral, like a lady in waiting kind of thing. A celebration or whatever. I'm a princess now. I mean, I should be treated with the amount of times I've saved this. I have become royalty. Bum 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 bum. Landlord colony. around. That was a loud roar. Moody Mogul. I mean, Moody Mogul's gonna have to deal with... Oh, it's an actual fate. Moody Mogul's gonna have to deal with it then! Whole food. Oh, look! More friend! Seems they want to, you know, give me a good, you know, entourage. We'll get there eventually. Unlock the porter. Mogmont?
This is Asta, part of the Great Worm's domain. Nighthawk's meddlesome minions would like nothing more to burn into the rubble, down to rubble, but I must always remain diligent to my lookout duties, Koopa.
Runs past them to get the Aether Current. God. No. Okay. You see the sculptures to the southwest and west of here? I'm certain it was carved in the likeness of Saint Shiva. Histories make no reference to the existence of these ruins. Curious, most curious. Never would I have believed that so much land lie above the clouds. Dravonia is not a place I imagined it.
Things were a bit bitey on the way for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Koopa. I wonder what has the dragons so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual.
I mean, I tend to do that to people. Malcolm seems to be fretful about the weather.
We may have a stroke problem, Koopa. When the winds are high like this, he invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the land below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt he'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing ahead and rest till the wind dies down.
Waiting for the wind to change. Ah, references, never. You're gonna run over there and at least try and get the atonement. So, my plan of being a dick is, we're gonna go see the dragon. Then probably whatever trial we're gonna do for him, we're gonna wait till Saturday. As you can tell, no, I mean not Saturday, Sunday. You know, ease it out a bit. ba ba. Of course we'll be safe here. We won't be attacked at night. Nah, never. Who can say when the weather will turn? I have mind to make camp. Now that very elements conspire to delay our meeting, I must be patient. The fates make mock of us, to be so close.
This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will have likely dried down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable.
If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this is as good a place as any. Yes, let's have a bonding moment. Mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help clear our minds in the readiness for the coming parley. Don't expect me to negotiate very well. Very well then, I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering and field to me. I've acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Korthus. Oh, the youth has learned. Clear our minds. To his master Alphino, whose mind needs clearing, the thought of meeting with a great worm in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him strolling away as if the ruins were not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Ishnai, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal out of our young friend. We'll have the camp ready by the time you return. Oh, you care! You see the sculptures to the west of here? Yeah. Malfun's artless quest for firewoods is likely to get him killed. I suggest you follow it after the boy and see that no harm comes to him. Hi. That tree is lovely, isn't it? Leave the firewood to me. I'm killing him. I finally found an ant wife, and I'm killing him. Hi, Lord. Oh, killing another ant wife. Alright, if you wanted to die so much, fine. Up, up, up. Up, up. No! I prepared some things for a meal. It'll be a plain fare, but better than empty bellies. I think I have enough food to do fine. Essie was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alphino returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looks like stew ingredients ready for fire. Oh, I forgot to, if this was the end, I forgot to talk to the Kupo. Oh, isn't this a proper thing? Oh, look at him learning how to work. My little man's going on. A few things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. You haven't made one until now! Ah, so speaks the great explorer. Up until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with the kindling and a flint. As well, you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal Isel with a pile of damp leaves. I was born the pampered son of Charlian dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest students to ever be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers. How ignorant of my own shortcomings, that hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. We are all of us guilty of similar ignorance. How many men laid down their lives, never knowing what it was they fought for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. I don't care about what all y'all said. Thought. I've been doing the right thing the entire time. I've never done anything wrong. Ever. It was only meeting, Havasal. I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I never would have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge its falsehoods for which it fans flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. And that is the truth that has driven me to do terrible things, I cannot deny, but I'd rather in sin in the pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous, perpetuating a needless war. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding to one's convictions in the face of failure. Of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You are well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a sphere with scarcely a thought in my head. Oh wait, still now? I'm joking, I'm joking! Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst the grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and there's no quirk of history that will exonerate him. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for certain that it'll only bring more vengeful souls such as mine. Everybody, yeah, absolutely. In my hand resides the power to vanquish a great worm. If Ishgard's survival rests on me to wield that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself, orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word. My words are contingent on the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince him of the righteousness of your cause. I doubt not, but I shall, Dragoon. Well, wind's willing, we shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now and face our fate with the rising sun. You mean the Waking Sands? Except we're not on sand. Hardy har 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 har. Whenever you're ready, Warrior of Light, full and eager am I to gaze upon this great worm. We must succeed in winning him to our cause. Let me resolve, Saint Shiva. I trust you are well rested, Ishnai? Good. If we are to parley with him, we shall each need the full complement of our wits. I do not... my charisma rolls are like negative 90% of the time. Don't know why you're thinking it'd be any better. That look... yeah. Painting...
The campfire was so cozy. I must have fallen asleep, Kupo. But did you feel how the winds have shifted? They will have borne him back to the skies above the Zidis. I'm sure of it. Now's your chance to climb onto the highest floor of the palace and summon him with the toot on that shiny horn. So, I'll be heading back now, if that's all the same to you. Good luck, Kupo. It was nice knowing you.
Alright. Walking's for chumps. However, I'm going over here to the air current. And I'm glamour plating my way back into looking cool. It is time, Warrior of Light. I mean, there's many it's time, but this is another time. We resolved. So this is the place. Holding that up? Am I using my mouth? Because my hand didn't go all the way up there. I have a death wish. Please kill me. However, don't vor me like you did your lover. Please, that is my worst nightmare. It's Falcor! Yep, that's his name now. It's Falcor. That's his name.
Grace Velga.
Thou speakest the name of a creature that but awaiteth the release of oblivion. Leave me be.
By the 12. Mine ears hear the tongue of dragons, yet the meaning rings clear within my mind. How can that be?
Racevelga, do you not remember me? 'Twas I whom you found in Dravania. I who glimpsed the truth. The truth about your past. About Shiva.
Do not speak her name, mortal.
But speak it I must. I have summoned Shiva's soul from the beyond and offered myself as her vessel. She has made her heart known to me.
Foolish girl. Thinkest thou my beloved spirit hath descended from the heavens? That is the secrets of our heart are thine to know.
I have surrendered mine to her. Do you not see, my love? I am Shiva reborn!
Gullible fool. The light but illuminated the past for thee, but it did not grant thee omniscience. The spirit thou hast summoned belongeth not to Shiva, but the shade conjured by thy own fantasy. In an age long past, mine own kin were guilty like folly, beguiled by the Dark One's lies. They attempted to resurrect a king among worms, yet the divinity they called forth merely borrowed the semblance of my fallen brood brother. Such gods are not summoned, but created, phantom spun from the threads of misplaced faith.
Then the spirit that answered me
was but thy dream of Shiva. Thy soul has been corrupted by a deity of thine own making, child. I saw the Monster Hunter World stuff.
Be
I don't know if that was at the
Lord
game.
Izel's desire to
Festa.
heal the rift between man and dragon is real, and it has borne us this far. We would spare both our kind and yours the ravages of this senseless war. Pray join your voice to ours in a call for peace and forgiveness.
The tale of thy kind is one of avarice, treachery, and death, and thou wouldst speak to me of peace? Hark thee, mortal, to the naked truth, then tell me thou deservest forgiveness. Because it wasn't us that did it, it was our ancestors?
Teto
1,200 years ago, my beloved Shiva's sacrifice served to bring an end to the war between man and dragon, paving the way for an age of peace and cooperation. 2 centuries of harmony were to follow, during which time the Elzen learned much about us, not least that eyes of the great worm are wellspring of his strength. 'Twas out of the selfish desire to possess this strength that King Thordan then conspired to undo all that our peoples have achieved together. With the aid of his lethal knights, the most noble of Inzin lured my brood sister Ragakosh to an ambush and took from her what she craved. Fain would I strike the image from my mind, yet the scene doth linger of my brood sister's tattered corpse, defiled by her Elzen allies. They had torn out her eyes and feasted upon them in the manner of wild beasts. Yet that was not all, for from their bloody banquet the fiends had gained strength beyond that of mortal men. Even now I labor to comprehend the enormity of their betrayal. Nidhogg was the first to learn of the atrocity, and he took to the skies, hungry for vengeance. But though he slew Thordan and a few of his knights, their fellow butchers knew only too well where to aim their spears. And now with practiced savagery, they set about my brood brother, sending him flailing from the field. Mighty Power Rangers. Nice. Such is the truth the Holy See would keep hidden. Such is the beginning of the Dragon Song War. 'Tis a song my kin kind shall never forget. Even should 10,000 years pass and Ishgard crumble to dust.
Your tale bears scant resemblance to the one I was taught. How convenient that it should absolve your kind of all responsibility. But tell me, dragon, why should I believe your version of events?
What thou choosest to believe is immaterial. The betrayal that yet haunts mine every waking moment is no less than the truth to my kind. And Nidhogg speedeth for Thornton's people to suffer for this sin till the end of days. That which thou imaginest a war of extinction is but a punishment, a siege of the spirit. Hast thou not seen those who tire the torment? Those who abandon their own and side with the dragonkin?
Ishgard's so-called heretics.
Know all that the traitor's prodigy bear a trace of her essence, but a single sip of our blood is enough to awaken it.
Then, the seed lies within us.
So you're killing your own kind, technically. For this reason, those who abandon their loyalty are rewarded with a drink. And thus, they are transformed to join the ranks of Nidhogg's ever-growing army as newborn dragons. One by one, through death or defection, my brood brother shall account for all the betrayer's children.
Ye gods, I have borne witness to such a transformation. Looked on as a heretic assumed the shape of a dragon. I imagined it some manner of Dravanian enchantment. But if any Ishgardian, regardless of allegiance, has such potential within them, 12 forgive us. To think of all the dragons we've slain!
Hey, they attacked first. There have always been some, of course, who choose to fight until the bitter end. Like thee, Dragoon. But struggle as thou might, thy youthful vigor will be spent ere it reaches 210. And Nidhogg shall remain to torment thine offspring.
Oft have I wondered why Nidhogg did not simply raze Ishgard to the ground. Now I have my answer. He has no intention of winning the Dragonsong War, for it is no war at all, but vengeance. An eternal requiem sung for his murdered sister.
Thou hast the right of it, Dragon Slayer. Comprehendest thou now the futility of thy quest? I mean,
I have not come this far only to admit defeat. We can still return the eye to Nidhogg and beg forgiveness for our ancestors' crimes. Mayhap our words will sway him.
That stubborn child, thou thinkest in mortal terms. Our perception of time is too broad for thee to grasp. 'Tis a simple matter for thee to offer thine apologies. Thouest did not perpetrate the crime. Despite thy visions, the deeds of history seem distant to thee. For a worm such as Nidhogg, however, that history is yet part of his present, as fresh as the blood that did gush from her wounds. How could he not be driven mad? 'Tis only be the calming embrace of Shiva's soul that mine own fury has not consumed me. But let us speak no more of what is done. My faith in your kind is spent, and I would be alone. What false god is this, Shiva? What manner of phantom have I welcomed into my heart? As predicted, Iceheart's faith in the worm was misplaced, which will leave us with one recourse. You know I have the right of it, Warrior of Light. I mean, we'll get around to it. Falcor was every bit as awe-inspiring as I imagined. His voice fairly dripped with power, the will behind his words so undeniable that it transcended my ignorance of the dragon's tongue. 'Tis but a pity that I misliked what he said. So far did we travel, even to the very heavens themselves, only to dismiss like unruly children. And far from mitigating this humiliation, the hidden truths we've learned serve only to prove that our grand mission of peace was destined to fail from the first. Nothing will deter Nidhogg from his course. Yeah, that sounds like quitting words.
Well, what do you propose we do now? I, for one, am intent on continuing to the east.
What is there to be found in the east?
Nidhogg.
Nidhogg's lair, the Eyrie, is said to lie in that direction. And the eye tells me he is near.
You cannot still mean to slay him.
I mean, that sounds like it.
You cannot still mean to stop me. I have been true to my word, and aided you in this fool's errand with Hraesvelgr. But your efforts at parley have come to naught, Lady Iceheart. I would see Ishgard saved, and for that, Nidhogg must die.
With the tale of our ancestors' vile betrayal yet ringing in your ears, you speak of continuing this war?
Nay, lady. I would but pierce its vengeful heart. When Nidhogg dies, this war shall die with him.
Will it?
A moment, Estinian. You yourself spoke of the Great Worm's strength, that you believed him powerful enough to raise your city to the ground. How then are we few to challenge him? Even behind the stout walls of Ishgard, with an army of knights manning the defenses, our victory would be hard won. Yet you propose to contend with the beast in his own lair.
I mean, Warrior of Light here.
In close combat, this will afford us an advantage. And with two...
Oh, now you recognize that I'm here!
Unison, who can say what might be possible?
Now you fucking recognize that another Dragoon was here. Nobody else seems to.
But such speculation is meaningless if we cannot even find the worm. Our first task must be to seek out Nidhogg's lair.
The story of this nation grows bloodier by the moment. Must death always be answered with more of the same?
Yes, maybe. Who knows?
Such is the way of things, I fear. I shall consider it a miracle if mine armor is not stained crimson ere this conflict is ended.
Foreshadowing?
That I should be blinded by my own lies. Everything I believed, everything I thought I was, gone. All gone.
Leave her. Your words will not reach her now. And we have not the time to wait for her to gather up the pieces of her shattered faith.
I have a feeling we haven't tried hard enough ignoring him. false god is this Shiva? What matter if... Actually, I'm suddenly feeling really tired. We'll do those other quests. Did I remember to switch back to... No, I didn't. I kept it on the Genshin one. Ha ha ha. Find somebody to raid. Then we'll do the weeklies, Haru, and then I'm probably gonna also pass out. I have somebody, actually. I haven't rated them in a bit. It's okay. No worries. Alright, y'all. This was Ishnai Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night, whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. Tomorrow will be Genshin. We'll be doing the new stuff. And we'll... all the other fun jazz. You have a good day or night whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let's go.